Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, last week Kroger's had a deal. As you can see, well, it's usually $2.99 a pound. It was $1.49. Bought up 3 of these pork loins. Still have a lot of pork loin in the freezer. Look at that price. That is insane. Being on the carnivore diet, one thing that I've learned, one thing that I've gotten accustomed to is definitely buying in bulk when there's sales. Look how thick that is. Oh, that is a nice boneless pork loin pork chop, boy. Man. Also, you're taking a look at this. You're looking at about 50 grams of protein. Always thinking in grams of protein, that healing power is going to heal you. Man, look at that. Look at the flavor on that bad boy. Look at that. Whew. Also got the freezer bags back here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a couple of these pork loins and I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the air fryer. Enjoy me some beautiful pork chops this morning. Or pork loin pork chops, whatever you wanna call them. Okay, and each, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna package 2 of them together. I'll show you here in a minute. So you think about this, $6. This is insane. $6 for all this delicious protein. Each bag is basically 100 grams of protein. You eat 2 bags of this a day. Ooh-wee. You got your 200 grams of protein real quick. Talk about delicious. The only thing I put on a what's it called, a pork chop? Pork chop like this. Obviously, there's a huge difference in sizes, guys. Okay, but the only thing I usually put on there, the seasoning. I'm gonna put the pepper. I'm gonna put the salt. And sometimes I feel like hitting that bad boy with some cayenne pepper. Be really, really careful as you cut this. It's a really sharp knife. You know what? I'm just gonna leave this as it is. I sure am. Yep. All right, so we got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we got 11 of them. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do this one. You know what? I'm gonna do this one. And I'm gonna do that one right now. I'm gonna go ahead and pop those in the air fryer. These right here. Oh man. I need to. Yeah, I need to wipe my hands off real quick. Wash them off thoroughly, that is. Oh yeah, I do want to show you something. So I get these in a big pack over at Sam's Club. They come in 3 of these. The deal on these is absolutely phenomenal. It makes the cleanup so much easier. Even if I'm going to be putting these in the fridge, which I am not going to be doing that. The reason why is because I've got 2 more just like these. I got to cut up in the next 2 days because by the 7th, today's the 5th. By the 7th, I have to have those in freezer bags. So, and yes, I'm not eating them all. And I'm going to be doing this, I'm going to tell you right now, with the size of these, that first one was about 50 grams of protein, okay? These in here are probably about 30 grams of protein. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 3. Mind you, I'm always underestimating how much protein's in there. So I want to be sure that I get plenty of protein. I've been doing a lot of working out. I want to be sure to be able to hit it hard. Now those three I put together now, right now, just feeling it out, the weight on these. Okay, I know this is going to be between 80 to 100 grams of protein with both of these. So I'm just going to leave 2 of these in a bag. The next 2, just going to do 2 in a bag as well. Matter of fact, I'm going to change them up. See how this one's a little bit smaller? Really thick though, really thick. Ooh, that is a beautiful piece of meat, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna put the small one with the big one. Ooh, look at that. Yes, sir. All right, and just to let you know, I'm the only one that eats pork loin in the house. Not that it makes any difference, but sort of does. All right, so here's the next one. The big one. I'm gonna go with the small one here. Boom. All right, and just a brief moment after I put those 4 bags, and I do want to say there are 4 bags. Ooh, there you go. Anyway, there are 4 bags. Here, let me go ahead and show them to you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay. I'm going to go ahead and put these in the freezer. All right. And if you want to think of it like this, that is 2 days of protein. Because you're looking at 200 grams of protein pretty much for 2 bags. So, you know, well, actually, yeah, 100 grams of protein per bag, basically. So 2 of those bags, 200 grams of protein, that is a lot of protein to be able to build that lean muscle that we're looking for. Also, just to be able to do the repair in our bodies, to be able to suck out the inflammation in our bodies. I am so excited. Let's go ahead and jump over to the air fryer. I will see y'all in 2 and 2. Pork loin is such an easy prep. I almost feel like I'm cheating every time I do this. So here's the 2 pieces of the pork loin that we were just looking at. Absolutely gorgeous. Gotta put the pepper on there. Like I had mentioned before, my favorite way of doing this is just do the pepper and then do the salt. I'm not gonna do the cayenne. The natural juices in these pork loin are just absolutely phenomenal, and the salt just brings it out. Okay, now I'm gonna turn it over. As you see, I'm patting it to be able to make sure that the seasonings are going in there beautifully. The pepper, you can't put too much on there. The salt, do not hold back. No. I love my salt. Ooh, okay, got my salt going on. Pat them again to make sure that the seasonings are gonna stick, not gonna fall off. That's exactly what we want. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera here for just a moment. There we go. There's our gourmet. I'm gonna tell you, you know, one thing about these gourmets, number one, I have 2 of them, just because I absolutely love them, and because this way Darlene and I have our own. And yeah, so, and they're very, very inexpensive. Check them out around November. These things right here cost about, they were $38 or something like that, maybe 28. I think they were 28. This is a really big one. Insane price for these. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my meat in there. Yeah, one great thing is you don't have to clean these absolutely every time you use them. You know, if you use it in the past 6 hours. Okay, so I'm hitting my power button. My preheat button I hit twice to take it off of preheat. Now I'm gonna be doing the time. What time are we gonna do these for? Well, that was a pretty thick pork loin. You can't really overcook this. I'm gonna go for 13 minutes. I don't want to overcook. Yes, that's more of my fear. Starting, yes. Ooh, I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of results we get in the next 13 minutes. We will check back. All right, the buzzer just went off. What we did is we got a different plate. I did watch the other plate. You know, obviously you got to watch your plates. You don't want to use it. Obviously you're not going to reuse a plate that had the raw pork loin on there. Okay, got a different fork than the one that we just turned it with. Ooh, look at that. Oh my. It's 10:53, I think 10:54 p.m. right now. Just got off work here a little bit ago. You saw earlier I was making some pork loin. The pork loin was about 80 grams of protein. After that, I had some chicken breast. I had about 3 chicken breasts, so I'm gonna average down. Got about 80 grams of protein out of that. That's what I had for lunch. And tonight I'm gonna be eating some more protein. The reason why is because I don't feel like I've gotten enough. Your body has to heal. It has to have the most nutrient dense food. What? Okay, but about to do something, about to make some stuff. Mind you, what I'm about to make, check this out. It is, nature just gives to us, man. Okay, so what I'm saying to, okay, it's eggs, all right? It's gonna be 10 eggs, 70 grams of protein. So that means for the total today, approximately about the 230 grams of protein. Yes, poached eggs. What I do is I just take all 10 of them, I put them in a bowl, I season them, usually I put some cayenne on there or some peppers, you know, some salt. Check it out. Here's my eggs. Here's my bowl with my butter. I love my butter. All right, I'm gonna give you a glimpse of it here in just a little bit. Ooh, that water is ready. So an egg, when you're poaching it, it approximately takes about 45 seconds to a minute for it to thoroughly cook. We're gonna see how that goes. Sometimes the first egg can be a little bit tricky. I love poached eggs, very, very clean. This is really the only thing that I cook on the stove besides for, by the way, if you're meat. Okay, so this is pretty much the only thing I cook on the stove now. I use my air fryer, but I do the poached eggs and I do the chicken livers. And I can elaborate on that too. So I'm doing large eggs. These are approximately 7 grams of protein a piece. I'm doing 10 of these right now. I just mentioned that a few moments ago. Also, the chicken livers, I usually eat about, I do the whole thing. So I'll do 1.25 pounds that I purchased for $1.99. That is right at 110 grams of protein right there. Phenomenal, guys. We're talking about protein at such low cost. It's insane. These 10 eggs for 70 grams of protein, you're looking at between $1 and $1.50. For the eggs that I purchased, I paid for about $1 for 10 of them. And it's just insane. So in other words, you want real healing power. The only type of healing power that you'll ever find is going to be, in the most nutrient dense is going to be your animal products. It's going to be your meat. Ooh, that egg's looking good now. Hope y'all having a beautiful day, by the way. Work went pretty good. Ooh, it's starting to bubble, boy. Okay, look at that. Look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take this. We're gonna put it in the bowl right here. Gonna stack them up. Ready for number 2. That is quick. This is an easy way to prepare your meal at night, especially if you haven't gotten those grams of protein in. Get them in. That's gonna be your healing power. Gotta have that energy to be able to heal at night, guys. Guys, your protein can cost less than $5. I ate 10 eggs, pork loin, 2 big chicken breasts. It's about 2.5. We're talking about 230 grams of protein today. Healing power. That's the stuff that heals you. And that's when you do the less than $5 dance. You can eat less than $5, guys. You can eat less than $5. Oh yeah. You can eat less than $5. And just think how much money you're gonna save. I know most people out there are spending more than $5. Boom. What you do, check out the video, you get pork loin, get it on sale. $6 for how many pounds of it? It's $1.40, I think $1.45, $1.49 a pound, something like that. I think it was $1.45. When you buy it, buy a bunch, then freeze it. Eggs, they're cheap now, guys. And that chicken, get it when it's on sale. If you haven't checked out another video from Kroger, check it out, because you can be eating on less than $5 a day. That is $150 a month, guys. All right. Also, check out the pork rinds. Pork rinds, $2.12 at Kroger's. 90 grams of protein, what? Also, don't forget about, and I'm on a tangent now, but don't you forget about those chicken livers. I'm having to be quiet right now because my wife is sleeping. Check out those chicken livers. Wait a minute, it's upside down. Oop, what? So, check out those chicken livers because $1.99, 1.25 pounds, that's my prices. I'm sure they're yours too. Very, very close. 110 grams of protein. Y'all have a beautiful night.